welcome to day 5 of my 12 days of Christmas cards. Today we're going to be making a card using Hero Arts and Sweet Stamp Shop. For the Sweet Stamp Shop, I got the house with the Christmas decor, and I cut it out and colored it with Copic markers. I'm not that comfy yet with coloring on camera, so I did it off cam, but I'll give you the colors below. And then for the panel, I'm using Basil Taffy cardstock that measures 5 inches by 3 3/4. And I'm stamping the sentiment from the Winter Wishes from Hero Arts using Versamark on the top part. And I'm going to be embossing that with gold embossing powder. So my kind of the theme for this card is browns and gold and like beiges craft. So that kind of color scheme. So I'm going to be using American Crafts gold embossing powder, and then I'm going to move on to the next step. There's something really nice about gold and Christmas. So I said I want to do a lot of gold for my Christmas cards this year. This is I think my third card that I've used gold in it. So I really like the gold look. Now, for the holiday town scene, the plan I had was to use these houses from Hero Arts from the Right at Home set and just stamp them on either side and not really, putting any color to them, just embossing them with the same gold embossing powder from the sentiment and just kind of making it look like their houses in the background because I want the house from Sweet Stamp Shop to stand out. And so that's kind of the plan I had, like, a town full of a house full of decor, and then the other two houses are just in the background. So that's kind of what I was doing here. I just stamped the house, and then I'm going to be doing it with gold embossing powder also. And then I'm going to do a second time on the other side of the panel in the same manner with Versamark and also with gold embossing powder. Make sure that when you put your heat gun onto the paper, it's a little bit hot because I almost warped my paper because I was rushing to put it in down and I didn't realize that it was gonna start, warping. So when you do heat embossing, it's nice to make sure that your heat gun is quite hot before you um, face it onto the paper. And this is just basically the steps you need. It's all gold embossing powder. And so you can really mass produce this easily. You can stamp a bunch of those holiday houses from Sweet Stamp Shop, color them all at the same time, and then cut them out one by one, and then move on to this panel, stamp the sentiment, stamp the houses, all in Versamark. You can even use a stamp press and stamp it all at one time, and then just do the house a second time. It's very easy to mass produce. So now that I have this sentiment here, I originally was going to attach the house first. So I'm using foam squares, and these are pretty thick foam squares from Best Creation. And then when I was about to attach it, I realized that I wanted to put my panel flat because of the warping. So I'm getting some Simon Says Stamp dark chocolate cardstock here. I'm folding it into an A2 size card. It's going to be a landscape card, and the fold will be on the side, like a booklet. So I've really never done cards like that. I normally do top folding, but I like this one too. So that's how I said I wanted to do something different. So I'm going to be using my Tombow tape runner here, and I'm going to be attaching it straight onto the card because of the warping. And then using foam squares, I'm going to be attaching the colored house in the front to make it stand out. So there's some dimension because I used foam squares. And so it's that simple. That's it for this card. It's a very, very easy card, a very, very simple card. I'll see you again for day 6. And don't forget, I have a giveaway going on in my blog right now until the 26th. So see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.